Alright, let me see if I can join you
Wars
that way.
prize.
This way.
Liberate the imprisoned.
Yes, you're gonna be doing them.
I have a bow on me.
So what I want you to,
I'm guessing
I
that's
know,
it.
what I want you to do is I want you to go sit down at your navigation. It's gonna be at the very front of your ship, and it's gonna be that little round, like that little round pad with like a big menu in front of it. Not the one that's off to the left, like at the top of your ship. It's gonna be the one that says navigation. I want you to sit down there and tell me if it creates a session. And if it does, I want let us know, and so you can send us invites to the party,
Okay.
and we can come join you. Sly, don't
You
bring
can
out
join
anything
directly off
hard-hitting.
of me. I made my matchmaking friends only.
I know, but you have to create this session itself.
I thought it was
Like,
created.
no, to reduce lag, what they did is you can either press the start button and go up to where it says invite squad members and click on that, and you can invite us that way. Or you can go sit down at navigation, but you have to create a session. That way we can all be in the same. Yeah, there you go. That way we can be all in the same instance. Otherwise, it's to minimize lag throughout the worlds, kind of thing.
I don't know what I am. I'm level
You are a
0.
Volt.
I'm Volt? Who's Volt?
You're a Volt. You're the Speed Warframe.
I don't. So I downloaded this game when it came out, and apparently I have done one game with it, so I don't know how to do anything else.
All right, so I can walk you through it. Basically, you're playing as the first Warframe, one of the very first Warframes you get, Volt. Now, Volt's abilities are Shock, Speed, Electric Shield, and Discharge. The first three, I'm pretty sure, are self-explanatory. Discharge allows you to paralyze nearby enemies, and if another enemy that's not paralyzed comes into contact with one of the discharged ones, they continue the chain until there's no more enemies or until your discharge runs out, kind of thing. I'm going to bring out. Let me see. Who do I think you would like? All right. So I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna just read off some names for you. All right. And when you tell me stop, and I'll read you off the abilities. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Ash, Ember, Frost, Horror, Anaros, Ivara, Limbo, Loki, Mag, Mirage, Necros, Najah, Nidus, Nova, Octavia,
Okay, hold on a
Rhino,
second.
Saren.
So I got two. Um, what's Ember and what's Nova?
Okay, I'll start with Ember. Ember, she's basically what everyone calls is the fire chicken. And the reason why is because if you look at her head, she looks like a chicken. Ember, she has Fireball, Accelerant, Fire Blast, and World on Fire. Fireball, you launch a large projectile of fire at nearby enemies. If it hits the ground, it still does damage. It's basically like a fireball in Dungeons and Dragons. It still does like an area of effect still. Accelerant, if you're inside your accelerant, every fire-based attack you deals times 2 damage. Well, mine does times 4 because I'm max level with her. Fire Blast, you basically send out a wave of infernal fire. Anything caught within the wave of it instantly burns. There's no getting away from it. You'll take damage over time if they're high enough level, but generally when you use Accelerant and Fire Blast together, everything's cooked anyway. Now, Hold on Fire is a constant ability that while it's active, everything within 20 meters of you instantly fries. And it keeps cooking until it's dead. So basically you get this protection bubble around you of fire and nothing can damage you. Well, they can, but it's harder for them to get up close and do it. You know what I mean? They have to do it from a range. Nova, the teleporting speed warframe, aka two nicknames, Slova and Spova. Slova and Spova is her nicknames because what people build her for is her final ability, which is Molecular Prime. It has it's two abilities. One is it can speed up enemies, and the other one it can slow them way down, like way down. Now, depending on how you build her, it affects what you do. But basically, what it does overall is when you speed them up or slow them down, they get a particle effect on them, and if they're big enemies and stuff, and you don't have what you do, is you prime them for molecular prime, and when you shoot them, if you do, you'll do, I can't remember, like, oh, it's right here. For mine, I deal 1,160 explosion damage for 11 meters, and that's if I overkill them. But I normally do because I usually use like high-level guns to do it. She's pretty good at defense missions or survivals because she slows the enemies down, giving you more time to think of a better strategy, clear our corners faster. She also has abilities called Wormhole, which creates teleporting loops that you can either trap enemies in or barricade yourself behind. Enemies can't break these, they can't shoot through them, they have to walk through them constantly to break them. However, that's hard to do when you can constantly put them back up. Another ability is called anti-matter drop, and what that does is you literally drop a star from your hand, and if your teammates shoot it, it multiplies the damage constantly. So say like if you do 300 damage to it, well, you multiply that by 5, and it does that much damage. And then her first ability is Null Star, creates a protection barrier around you that sends out many antimatter particles that shoot through targets. And, when it kills them, you get 1 star back, but if it doesn't, you're just constantly shooting antimatter particles. Alright. The next one after her, which was ironically where you told me to stop, is Octavia, Rhino, Saren, Titania or Titania, people pronounce her differently, Trinity, Volbin, and then you already know Volt. And then there's some I don't have right now. There's one called Atlas, Banshee, Chroma, Excalibur, Gara, Hydroid, Mesa, Nyx, Oberon, Valkyr, Wukong, and Zephyr.
Did you know, can you guys see, like, other people in your cabinets? Like, like I could see, like, well, I saw your ship first, and then I saw Sly's ship appear. Sly's ship is red. Why is his ship red?
Red?
Yes.
Okay, so what you're looking at is our ships.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, yours is this, like, ugly gray with blue lights, and his is red and fire and flames, and it reminds me of Sid's ship from Final Fantasy X too. Honestly.
Yeah, I've been meaning to change the color, but I can't remember how.
Figure out how to crouch and jump. Oh my god, what did I just do?
Oh.
It's equipment, landing craft.
I just found something else
Customized landing craft.
Okay, so what do I
Yeah,
do
you
now?
can bullet jump.
Yeah.
Alright, so what you need to do is you need to go to your console, which is your navigation,
Okay.
and then you need to select the mission for us.
Okay. Did I do it?
Okay, give me 1 sec. Now, yes, you did. There are 2 ways to do this. Now, there's where you can just go ahead and press X to start it up, or you can wait until everybody readies up. That's actually a nice color set. So basically, what everyone does to ready up is you press start and then X. You don't do it because you're the one who threw up the mission. If you press start and X, you're gonna start us. Oh, Slide, you bitch! You bought guard, didn't you? You fuck.
Okay, so
And
this is
some,
the warning: no racial slurs. Nothing
Oh yeah,
sexist,
she's
no
okay.
racial, no, none of that. That's all I'm
Well,
asking.
okay, so okay, I will try, but okay, yeah, I will try. Sly, yeah.
That's all I
no
ask.
racist or sexist.
Yes.
We can't be sexist, racist, or try not to curse too much.
Yes.
Racist and sexist, I can not do. Um,
I mean,
the
dude,
other,
I
sexist,
said.
you
I said.
I will not do racist or sexist. I'm not that kind of person.
I have to give the
yeah.
warning to anyone that I
Okay,
record with, though. Like the forehand. Why'd you leave squad?
I didn't. What it does is it say if because you were looking through up the mission because you're both recording and downloading something at the moment. It's gonna take the person with the best connection, which is Sly, and it's gonna make him the host. That way, everyone playing can kind of connect to the one thing. So basically, now Sly is a server for this mission.
My ship sucks. It looks like
You
shit.
can make it better in time.
Um, I gotta record that.
What the fuck happened?
Wait. I gotta ask you. This is your video. I record it,
What did you do?
because copyright.
I don't care if you put it on.
It's not what I did. Hold up. I'm gonna give us some energy real quick. All right. So this is Harold, aka the Shadow Priest. Watch what I can do. Ready?
Why are you flaying yourself like a priest?
Because when I do that, you guys get a bonus in reload damage, and when I kill something, you get health. Um. Okay, you do know how to build that. Blowjob. I'm gonna bring up that. I don't know what to play with. Sorry.
Don't know.
Wait, are there enemies? Aww.
Ooh, here's some neurodes. If you get, you'll need those.
I'm just trying to attack. I have a bow.
Okay.
Oof. Jesus
No, Josh. All the enemies be dead within a second.
Yeah, pretty much.
You are on the sensor. You've been detected.
Oh, there's stuff to actually pick up? Fuck. Fuck, where did I go? Where did I not go?
Yeah.
Alarm successfully hacked. The location is returning to normal security levels.
Ruby doo.
Wait for me, I'm coming. I'm slow.
No, you probably don't have your second ability yet.
I don't even know what I can do in this. I could just jump and...
You should have an ability called. Oh, okay. So,
Wait, where'd you guys go?
don't move. Where are you? Come down here. Don't move. Stop. Don't move real quick. Okay, so you see in the bottom right-hand corner?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me that's your energy and your abilities. When you get higher level 10 is the minimum to get your final ability. Level 1, you should have an ability called Shock. Do you have that?
I have the little lightning bolt things.
Okay, now press RB. Just tap it. There you go. You used your first Tenno ability.
This is the prison block. Detection by the warden. It may be easier to get Darbo. Bypass
Okay. Okay, so on the count of 3, we need to press these at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Now, just don't. No. Hold LB down.
I know how to do that.
Okay. You're gonna want to be quiet until we find the warden. If we trip the alarm, there's a chance you could fail this mission. Alright, that was the warden. Or one of them, I should say.
Emplacement? What's this?
It's a big ass gun.
Okay.
Big gun. You
Big
can,
gun.
you can get on it if you want.
Where are we supposed to go?
Don't give him a gun.
Extraction is ready. Remember, your success here depends on getting Darbo out of there alive.
What did I find?
The Lotus must be desperate to send you fetching greedy fools from the Corpus.
He looks ugly.
Okay, so that green... Yeah.
How do I use my sword? I know I have a sword.
Press
B.
B.
Oh.
Or if you hold Y,
Aha.
you can just straight up pull it out. Like as an actual weapon. Now if you press hold Y, now you have to hold Y.
Okay. Got
There
it.
you go. Now if you press there's right trigger blocks. And then if you hold left trigger, you put energy into your sword. Now keep in mind, doing an attack like that will drain you of your overall energy. So
Josh?
What's
Here's
up?
the guy on it for you.
I have him on.
He's running in place for me.
That's funny.
Literally running in place.
Oh. I don't even know where we're supposed to go. I see Josh.
Okay,
Let's go to
so
that green
you
one,
see
right?
that green? Yeah. Just make your way towards that green. Oh, I overshot.
Did you just die?
No, when you jump off the edge, all that happens is you just fall off the edge. Yeah, dip, potato chip, dip, potato chip.
Okay, I found a room full in here.
Oh yeah? I can do this. Let me bless you.
Can I shoot you?
In a dojo you can, yeah. Not here. But yeah, I'm literally just charging up a big ass blessing.
I see that.
Now, as long as you're within that orange circle you see around us, every time you get a kill, you'll get energy from it. Bye, Sly.
Let's say where Sly go. Oh god, what is my phone doing? No longer on me.
Oh, that was fun.
It was a level 1 mission.
So I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm not gonna get into like the really, really advanced mechanics. And the reason for that is you don't have what you need to get into those advanced mechanics yet. Because you have a thing on your leg, and if we don't get rid of it, you won't be able to use your advanced mechanics.
I have a what?
There's basically a bomb on your leg.
Nice. I honestly got this game just so I could go fishing. I'm not gonna lie.
You can go fishing. Yeah, I can take you fishing right now.
Oh, okay. There's the other Warframes.
Wait, no, I can't. You have to finish up what you're doing first. I forgot. You're on the You're on the part of the
Like a tutorial.
beginning where it's you're story driven right now. I can't take you anywhere, unfortunately.
Okay.
Now you can there is special currency in this game called platinum, and platinum is really easy to get. You can get it by trading in the world market. You don't have anything to trade with right now, so kind
Okay,
of
so
useless.
if you're looking, hold on. Okay,
Um,
if you're looking at your screen, is it the left number or the right number?
For what?
Oh, okay. This is all platinum here to buy the different Warframes.
What?
That sucks.
No. I was actually getting into that. Okay, I was getting into that. So there are multiple ways to obtain Warframes. There are the standard editions, which you can buy in the market for platinum to get them instantly, so you don't have to go through the build time and wait. If you buy them from the market, what happens is you get them instantly along with a bunch of other stuff with them. Or you can go out and farm the parts, which takes longer and stuff like that. Platinum is basically the easy way to do it. Now, there are two sets of Warframes. There are the standard versions, which you have, and then there's the Prime versions. The Prime versions sell in the open market for X amount of platinum. You don't have Primes. Not yet, anyway. You can't sell anything that isn't a Prime on the open market. There are a few exceptions to that, but majority you need a Prime part to sell it on the Prime, basically the Prime market. Now, in the normal market, you can buy platinum, and everything in your market kiosk, there are Warframes, weapons, equipment, companions, and then bundles, Tenno Gen. Tenno Gen is kind of like a Comic-Con kind of thing, BlizzardCon kind of thing. Prime Access, which gives you a bunch of stuff. Prime Access is $80 though, but it gives you 2,625 platinum. It gives you Hydro Prime and a bunch of other Prime stuff that you can't get anywhere else but in the Prime Pass. So it's basically you can either work for your Warframe or pay to win. Either way.
Go figure, right?
Either way, everything in this game is obtainable. Well, everything in this game, Jess, is obtainable by every means obtainable. There's nothing in this game you can't get just by unlocking it.
So what's
The pay to
number
win
on
is
the
just to make it
left?
faster. Where are you looking at?
So if like you go to the arsenal, or even if it's right next to the squad, you have two numbers. One's the blue thin, and the other one's I guess platinum.
Oh, those are credits.
So what do you do with credits?
Credits are to use in open trade. Like if you're buying like a blueprint or making something in your foundry or trading something with someone, you need credits to do so. Everything.
Don't forget the mod.
Yeah, same. Oh yeah, and then there's mods, but I don't think you have your mod segment unlocked yet because you're still at the beginning of the game.
I have
Oh,
mods
you
on
do
mine.
have it. Okay, so the mod segment, basically what you do as you play the game, you unlock billions of mods. Right now, I have 63,000 mods. Now, I've played this game a long time, so that stands to reason I would have a lot of mods. Now, as you play, you'll collect, and as you collect, when you get a good mod, if you go to your arsenal, click on it, and then go to your, hover over your Warframe, where it says equipped, upgrade, appearance, and abilities. Click upgrade, and you're going to be taken to a menu that has 2 top rows, or 1 row of 2 on the top, and then 2 rows of 4 on the bottom. That top one that's open, it should have like a symbol. Tell me what that symbol looks like.
Hold on, I was in the codex. Let's see down here. So where am I looking at? Which one do I need?
Go to your arsenal.
Okay. And what thing am I looking at?
So go to arsenal.
I'm at?
You're gonna go to upgrades. Okay, so you see that top row of 2
Yeah.
where 1 open slot and 1 lock? Tell me what that open slot has. You see how that open slot has a like a little symbol in it? Tell me what it looks like.
You mean what the thing in the center top of it is?
Okay, so
It's a
you see,
it's an aura.
I know it's an aura, but
Oh.
like, what's the line? Is it
Oh.
a Y, a D looking shape, a line, or 2 lines?
It's
What?
Madari.
A
Right?
Dari?
It's the
Mm.
little Y symbol. Right?
The little Y?
Yeah, Madari.
Oops.
Madari, I don't know.
Madurai. Madurai. Okay, so there are
Drop my bottle.
4 schools. Well, there are 5 schools really, but mainly there are 4. There's Madurai, Vazarin, Numorin, and Zenuric. Each school does its own specific thing. You won't get your school until way later in the game. So
Network not responding.
it
oh, there
does
we
that.
go.
You're fine.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I have
Um,
capacity of 3. So that means I can put.
Okay. That. So what you have now is, as you level up, as you see in your upgrade menu, how on the far left side there's a column with a bunch of numbers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How it says capacity up at the very top. Your capacity depends on 2 things: your level and whether or not you put what's called an awoken reactor into it. An awoken reactor you'll get every like couple weeks or so if a thing called Gift of the Lotus is up. And what she does is she makes awoken reactors or awoken catalyst available. Basically, what those 2 things do are the awoken reactors boost your Warframe's power by 30. So when you reach level 30 with your Warframe, you have 60 capacity and can fit more mods onto your Warframe, thus making them stronger. And then you have right below that armor, energy, shield, sprint, duration, affectionate. Don't worry about those just yet because you don't have the mods to really mess with them. And I'm gonna try to help you get a better Warframe than Vault, unless you want to spend plat and buy one.
Yeah, I
But
don't have platinum. I have 50 platinum. That's it.
yes, that 50 platinum is non-tradable, but you can use it in the market. What I suggest you do is if you press start, go down to you see how it says navigation and then equipment right below it?
Market.
Click on equipment. No. In your in equipment. Click
Pause
on that.
menu.
Yeah, I'm there.
And then go to inventory. Menu there. It should be the 4th one from the top after you click on equipment.
Okay, so equipment. Then what am I looking at? Inventory.
Inventory.
Okay.
You're going to be on a tab that says all up at the top. Click RB once, and you're going to be on your Warframe tab. Now you get a set finite amount of Warframe slots. To get more, you either have to buy the Warframe or buy a Warframe slot. I suggest you buy a Warframe slots with your 50 platinum. That way, at least you'll have 2 extra Warframe slots that you don't have. That way, you don't have to deal with selling the Warframe that you want, kind of thing.
So I actually have 3 Warframe slots now, huh? Yeah,
Mhm.
I have 4 in total.
Which means you can. Yeah. So now you can have 3 more Warframes instead of stuck with the 1 and constantly either have to sell it or buy a Warframe slot at another date when you don't really have platinum. So, alright, you ready to do your next mission?
Yeah. Second. Actually, yeah, give me a second.
Tenno, we may have a problem. The colony is unresponsive. Get to the surface so we can see what's going on.
Okay, so you're going to unlock your Foundry, which is really, really useful. Foundry, you build everything in there. Warframes, gear, weapons, energy, everything is built in your Foundry. Anything can take up to a minute, up to, I think, 4 days to build in your Foundry. Depending on
Oh
what you're
boy.
building. What?
PlayerUnknown's Battleground is coming to Xbox One December 12th. Same day that Aberration comes out. Oh shit.
Um, Fly, look who I'm playing as. Hello?
Sly.
Yeah, I see it.
I'm gonna check my download real quick. Hopefully it doesn't kick me. 96%.
Woo! That's actually, you got a whole percent in the span of 2 missions.
Yeah.
That's not bad. But you probably won't be able to play until tomorrow, so.
No.
Probably not.
And you work tomorrow, which sucks.
Hey, no, I like money.
Don't we all? Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, you ready, Sly?
Just a minute.
Oh, they do suck mine. Ooh.
I guess I should pay attention, huh? Wait, can you actually move? Oh, you can actually move the ships?
Yep. Press A.
Yeah, if you press A, your ship crunches up. Kind of funny. Hey, come back, Jess. Come back.
What?
The Grineer are here, and I cannot find
And get this energy.
colonists. You still have a job to do.
Energy is always good. Oh, Si? I don't know about you, buddy. Wait,
This was once a prosperous independent colony until the Grineer arrived.
What?
The queens fear you, but I will show them their love in return when I deliver you.
What's going on?
I do not
Mhm.
know.
The signal cannot be boosted any further. Hurry, we're running out of time.
Interesting.
what's wrong, Jess?
Oh, none. I figured out how to get upstairs.
They changed how Limbo works. They changed how Limbo works. Aww. I was gonna have fun with you, Jess. I was gonna banish you to the void. And let you try to figure out why you can't damage anything.
Josh,
What?
stop sending me to the void.
I'm not.
Obviously, I can't do it, so.
Wait, am I? Wait, so I stand still. Wait, let me look at his abilities real quick.
So you're the one not to blame where I can't do a diddly.
They spotted you.
No. No alarm.
Alarms have been reset.
Yeah, they changed how it works. That's funny.
I really don't know what's going on other than the fact
You
that
located the
I'm
foundry segment. Now
attacking.
pick it up.
Well, we're here for your foundry. And this thing you're supposed to pick up is right here.
Your ship is one step closer to completion. Now, there's
Where?
one more thing you need to do. Eliminate
I already-
Grineer and craft justice for the colonists.
Soon the worm will be in your spine, and I will control this warframe of yours. I will purge
This guy's being a
your
jerk, isn't he?
doting mother and bring you home.
Yeah, where's that? Is that supervillain? He's like a James Bond supervillain. Always comes up with these really badass plans.
Well, then tells
But
you
somehow
about
too
them.
stupid to actually do them. Yeah. Tells you about what he's gonna do and then somehow manages to fuck it up.
Well, yeah, because he tells you about them.
No, he fucks it up by himself. You know what? I don't want to exist in this plane anymore.
Josh, why?
But